to another exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Chris Star Galactica, your fairy god, Sis, Saint Joan Arcata, and of course, our little princess, Charlie. And we are Galactivators. It's another great day. Galactic beat is coming our way. Love a dog filling up the skies. It's a cosmic serpent rising inside. Breathe into your water and feel the blue hue take it over, and we heal every particle of us from within as we relax, chill. We're breathing now and getting super Galactivated. Because it's Galactivated Yoga on the beach. TikTok Live, YouTube Live, and on the replay. Thank you everyone for tuning in with us today. We appreciate you so much. Please hit that like button, share, invite any of your super friends who would like to get galactivated with us right now. We're gonna find our straight head, neck, and spine in our comfortable, easy seated pose and begin this journey inward to attune ourselves to our divine, our infinite, our eternal, our limitless, our spiritual selves, our cosmic nature. And as we settle in, I'm going to share what's going on galactically, super friends. Right, Princess Charlie? Today is the Cosmic Serpent Day, day 13 in our red Skywalker wave spell, where we are being initiated into our emotional core, our feeling space, our action, our fire center, our inner sun is fusing with the kundalini of the waters of the universe, the moving, flowing, serpentine energy of all of life, the universe, and everything. So with that being said, today's the day where we integrate and harmonize with the broader universal forces and find them within. As we drop into our breath now. Charlie, you ate all of your treats. There's no more. Come here. Lay down. Sit down. Shit. Good. Stay there. That's good. Let the love of dog fill you up, because dog is love. Roll the shoulders up, back down. We're going to bring our gaze inward and upward at that third eye point, ajna. And begin to deepen the breath and slow it down. Let's even bring one hand to our belly and one hand to our heart. Stay there, doggy doggy. One hand to your dog, one hand to your plexus. Beginning to unclutch, release, let go. All the stories and the dramas in our lives. Letting it all begin to fall away. Allowing our waters to become peaceful and still. Our mind to become empty. Entering that no mind state. Invite our divine self, Paramashiva, to enter into us like the infinite blue hue of the sky, the blue hue of the oceans, the waters, and the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. When you breathe in, imagine instead of breathing up, you breathe back. Take that breath nice and far back into the back of our brain, the back of our lungs, the back of our hearts, the back side of our bodies. the back door of our plexus. And let's enter into that box breathing as we inhale for 4. Hold the breath, take it all the way the back side of your body to your root, and then engage your belly. We're going to hold it for 7, pulling that breath up and systematically locking it. Bring it up to the crown of your head. And as we exhale for 8, imagine that breath cascading and washing over your body. Allowing that stillness to settle into every part. Om Namah Shivaya. And then let's switch the crossing of our legs and bring the other leg on the top. Inhale those arms up. Today we want to explore the furthest recesses of space, our cosmic Skywalker consciousness, growing up like a castle, passing through portals of abundance, galactic activation portals. Let's bring our hands together, rub them together overhead, focusing on planting seeds of prosperity and abundance between our palms. And then imagine that empty mind just being showered today by wisdom and knowledge and our higher mind, our higher self, our highest truths, divine joy, love, and abundance. And then let's bring that in front of our third eye. May we be showered today. May we be connected today. May we be plugged in today. May we be illuminated and enlightened today. Bringing our hands in front of our mouth, our throat, pressing those palms into one another, elbows out to the side. May the words that come out of us and echo within us be the highest words, the highest truth, the highest love, the highest expressions, uplifting, inspiring, empowering, beautiful, and divine. And bringing our hands in front of our hearts. Let's bow our head to our hearts. May we live within this heart center. May all that we do, may we do it with love. May love fuse to every particle of our being, every fiber of our being, our inner universe like stars, every cell glowing and lighting with the golden heart of love. Super friends, Galactivate! And bringing our hands to our knees, let's take some seated cats and cows. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, straighten our arms, tucking our chin. Stretching back. Flowing with our breath. Inhaling, heart lifts. Exhaling, arms straighten, tucking our chin. And coming back to center, let's take our right arm to the side, lift arm up, stretch. lift our head and neck. And then let's turn our chin so our head is facing down and our chin is towards that right arm. So we stretch that different part of our neck. Keep reaching that left arm long, heart opening. And rising on up, we're going to switch sides. Left arm down, right arm up. First bringing that left ear towards that left shoulder. And then we'll turn that neck, that chin towards that left armpit, keeping that right arm still lifting. And rising on back up. Let's elongate those legs and shake them out. Inhale those arms, interlace those thumbs, stretch those yogi toes back, lift those arms up, lift our chin, lift our eyes, lift our gaze, lift our countenance. Breathe in that light, that crystal light, that cosmic serpent light. In through the left side, Ida Nadi, and the right side, Pingala Nadi. And as we exhale, let's exhale through that center line, the Sushumna Nadi, as we tuck our chin, grab our fingers, grab our toes with our fingers, separate those toes, stretch our feet. Deep Ujjayi breath. Let's come back to that box breathing. Inhale for 4. Hold it at the top for 7. Bringing that breath all the way up to your crown. And as we exhale for 8, exhale out your crown for a count of 8. And let that light cascade all around us. Super, friends. Galactivate! Thanks once again, everyone joining us on YouTube Live and TikTok Live and on the replay. We appreciate you all. Thanks for the likes and the gifts and the shares and the follows and the subscriptions. Thank you, everyone. And walking those hands up. Let's bring them back behind. Fingers facing back. Let's point our toes and just lean up and back and take that head and neck side to side. Stretching our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Coming on back to center. Let's bring our souls together. Bring those feet in close. Open them up like a book. Use our thumbs and press down. Massaging our feet. And as we do so, let's take our neck side to side. If you find any zingers in your feet or any places where the energy is blocked or stuck or stagnant, where you feel any pain or any physical sensations, just take the breath there. Walk ourselves forward if you like. Stretching into your lower back. You can scoot your hips back if you want to give yourself more space.
Glad to see you guys here.
Welcome home.
I know, right?
Live stream here on YouTube and TikTok.
In this beautiful place.
So beautiful.
I'm glad people appreciate it.
I know.
I haven't been down here for a while. Someone just moved in my old place. Yeah, I think like a month ago.
Yeah.
I still have to stop the mail going. It's still going. Like the spam mail.
Like to join us?
Sure. Yeah. A little bit.
I'm gonna use a blanket.
I've been fasting.
Here, I'll give you this one, okay?
Okay.
And we'll put you right over across the way, okay?
Almost, seemingly. Feels like it.
Spring is springing. Right. So from here, from our fold, we'll bring ourselves up and let's rotate this right leg around, placing that left foot on top of this right thigh. Flexing both feet out to the side, and then placing that right hand on that shin. Let's bring that left ear to our left shoulder, placing our hand on the top of our head. Just stretch your neck. From here, releasing our neck. Let's inhale our arms up. And as we exhale, twist to that side. Left side. Deep twist in our spine. Stretching your head and neck and eyes. And then we'll walk our hands out, back behind, taking a deep twist. Breathe in benevolence and prosperity and abundance. It's Valentine's love. And then let's walk our hands all the way around to the front and towards that right leg. And find where that edge is. Find where that slight discomfort is in that hip. And then we'll hold ourselves up here, walk ourselves forward here. Breathe into that hip crease. Smile into the intensity. Ha 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 ha. Laugh in the presence of challenges. Ha 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 ha. And fold. Walking ourselves back up, rising up. Let's bring our hands back behind. Bring those knees up, hip width apart. Roll our shoulders back and down, slightly tucking our chin in, press into the ground, lift our hips, taking it into a reverse tabletop. Hips come up high, head goes back. Now we're going to send our knees to the right, bringing that right foot on top of that left thigh, flexing our feet, taking it the opposite way. So we're going to bring that left hand to that left shin and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring this right arm up and over, just gently stretching that side of our neck as we breathe. Notice your thoughts like clouds blowing by. Welcome your divine to fill that space, that vacuum within you, to fill that emptiness with light. Om Namah Shivaya. Arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to that right side. Bringing that left hand to that thigh. Sitting up tall, twisting. Squeeze that belly in as you exhale. Let's find that box breath again. Inhale into our belly, count to 4. Hold the breath for 7. Pull that breath systematically up to the top of your head. And as we exhale for a count of 8, envision that breath cascading all around as we walk ourselves forward. Stretching back. Deep stretch. And as we breathe, walking our hands up and over, around to the front, over towards that left side. Find where the edge is. Breathe into it. And then let's walk ourselves forward. Give thanks to our beautiful bodies. And rising on up, hands back behind. Once again, bending those knees, pressing to the ground. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lifting our hips, taking it into that reverse tabletop once again. Breathe into your solar plexus. Slowly releasing on down. Let's stretch those legs long. Roll onto the tops of our palms. So our fingers are facing back, our palms are up, top of our hands are down. And we're going to just inchworm those hands forward. You should feel this. So our palms are up, our fingers are facing back. Yes. And lift our heart. You want to feel that nice stretch going all the way up your forearms. And then from here, let's look over our right shoulder, stretch our eyes and smile. Lift through that sternum. And exhale. Breathe in, take our head over to the other side. Breathe out. Now we're going to rotate palms down, fingers back. And then we're going to take our head over to the right, stretching our eyes. And over to the other side, stretch those eyes. Let's release those hands, and we're going to make some circles. So bringing those fingers together, backs of our palms together, rotating around. Let's bend our knees using our core strength, rotating down, in, out, all around, one direction, and the other direction. Back, find our balance, lift those legs, wiggle our fingers and toes. Let's open our hands and make a fist. Curve them down and open our hands and feet and toes and make a fist. Circle them out to the left, open, closing, and breathing and circle in. Ha 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 ha. Let's take some laughter. Ha 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 ha. Ah. And then let's hug it in. Dropping our chin, taking that neck side to side. We laugh in the presence of challenges. Ha ha. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back to center. Let's take our legs hip width apart, and then I will be your mirror. Let's bend our right leg and bring that right sole to the inner left knee. So right at that knee, and then we're going to bend this left knee and stack our ankle on top of our knee and our knee on top of our ankle. So both feet are flexed. You should feel this in your hip. If you can't feel it in your hip and you want to explore a little more, you're welcome to stack those knees if you want to start here. So wherever feels the best for you today. And now we're going to play with some pranayama. So alternate nostril breathing. Let's bring our hands together and then bring our pointer fingers up to your third eye, ajna. Use your right thumb to cover up your right nostril and breathe in and out of that left side a few times. That left side. Cover up the left side with your left thumb and then breathe out the right. We'll breathe in and out the right side a few times now. In the right, plug it, look up at that third eye, breathe out the left side. Breathe in the left side, nice and slow. Plug it at the top, look up at that third eye, ajna, and then exhale out the right. Breathe slowly in the right, look up at ajna, third eye, and then we'll cover at that side and breathe out through the left. And just keep going back and forth at your own pace, gazing through that third eye. Releasing those hands, notice how you feel. Let's inhale our arms up, bending that right elbow, pulling down with our left hand. And let's reach that left hand back, rotate it around, and clasp those fingertips if they reach. If not, that's okay. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful breath in. Releasing those hands. Let's walk them forward. Notice how you feel as we tuck our chin. bringing ourselves back up. Leaning back. Let's play with our balance here, extending those legs, reaching those arms out. Deep breath. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And slowly lowering, feet hip width apart. Let's take it into a forward fold. Stretching, grab those feet. Pull as we inhale, lift our heart, getting a little taller. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for everyone who's with us. And exhale, fold. And as we inhale, rising on back up, we're going to do the other side. So bending that left knee, bringing that left sole to that right inner knee. And then we're going to stack that left ankle on top of that right knee, flexing that foot and our knee on top of our ankle. Double pigeon on the other side, or you're welcome to modify at will. Play with a little bit more of that pranayama. So bringing our hands up to our third eye. Cover up the left side first. Breathe in the right. Cover up the right. Breathe out the left. Keeping your mouth closed. Tongue suction cupped up to the roof of your mouth. Breathe in through that left side, gazing in and up at that third eye. Visualize this beautiful light, the star just shining gold into us. Full spectrum gold in light. And then we're going to cover up that left side, breathe out the right. Breathe that golden light in through the right and out your left. Releasing our hands now up to the sky, bending that left elbow, grab it with the right, pull down, press back, straight spine, deep breath. Breaths like this. And releasing. Let's take those hands to the ground and walk ourselves forward. Tucking our chin. Breathe into that hip. Emotions do we hold here? on back up. Unwind these legs, elevate them, shake them out, shake out our hands, swim them all around. Swimming through the air, super friends, Galactivate! Into our strong boat pose, floating through life's storms and rivers and streams, and merrily we go. Merrily we float along. Happily ever after. And then let's make sure we have room behind us, and we'll play with some spinal rolls. So however you need to adjust. We're gonna bring our feet together when we come forward and fold, and when we roll back, we're gonna bring those feet back overhead. Hips come up high, feet go to the earth behind us. And then we'll pause the next time with our feet back overhead, bringing those hands to our lower back, walk our shoulders in, our elbows in, feet go to the earth, hands towards our hips, neck long, shoulders supporting us. And if you can't reach today, you could just be on your back with your feet up. That's perfect. Excellent. Find your breath. Find that box breath again. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold it. Pull everything up to your third eye for a count of 7, up to your crown. Exhale out your crown for a count of 8. If you'd like a little more, you can bring your feet up over your hips. Shoulders stand, or just have your lower back on the earth and your feet up over your hips. Overhead, rolling down, coming back up once again to seated cat-cow. That spine up and down. And then we'll swing those legs around into a proper tabletop and bring those hands under our shoulders and those knees under our hips. And inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, press into the ground, drop our crown for cat. Flowing with our breath, inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze for cow. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown, press into the ground for cat. And we'll keep flowing with our breath. And then coming to center, let's make circles with our spine. Breathe in light from your super conscious self. Gamma streams of light higher mind, higher intelligence into your body, into your bone, into your blood, into your organs, into your bone marrow. The other direction. Activate, awaken that plasma within. Super friends, Galactivate. Filled with the love of dog, let's press back into a child's pose. Stretching those arms forward, sitting back on those heels, crown down towards the ground, arms reaching long. Breathe in the earth connection and breathe out, rising on up. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, we'll slither on forward into a cobra, bringing those thighs down. You can take it low into a sphinx if you like. Bringing your elbows down, and your hands on the ground, or you can press up high. Yogi's choice. Just be filled with that love of dog. Legs are straight on the ground. Gaze in and up at that ajna, pineal pituitary superhighway inside. Visualize the breath lighting us up like a lighthouse today. And then lowering on down. Let's reach those hands back. Clasp our fingers together, pull back and down. Squeeze those shoulders, lift our heart, and lift our legs up. And smile. Pull the corners of our mouths up. And undoing those hands, peel into the ground. Press, press, lift our heart up. Press and lift. Lifting our chin, lifting our gaze. Soften that lower back, swim it out. Let's take our head and neck side to side. Find the breath again. And slowly on, lowering, curl the toes, press into the ground, firm core, press up into plank. And then we'll take it back into downward dog. Feet step just a little closer. Flat palms on the earth. Reach those heels down. Head falls through our arms. Hips up high. Head falling between our arms towards the ground. And bending one knee at a time. Straighten the opposite leg. Taking a slight twist with our upper body. Breath is flowing. And then let's walk our feet just a little closer. And just a little closer. And just a little closer. And now all the way into a forward fold. Hands wrap around our legs, pulling our upper body in. Maybe you even baby bend your knees and squeeze. Release any tension in your head, your neck. And release our hands, baby bend those knees, roll up. One vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders up, back, down. Shake our hands out. Come up on our tippy toes and just drop the heels. Shake our hands. Get that chi flowing. Arms keep falling up, back, higher, up on those tippy toes and shake them out. And inhale, reach up, and as we exhale, fold. Inhale up and tippy toes and exhale. Come on down and fold and inhale. Up onto our tippy toes and exhale. Folding over, hands up. Twist those arms around. And rising on up, open, tippy toes, come on, point, and exhale, let's shake it out. Now we're gonna twist and let those arms fling and slap our torso up high. And let's twist our spine and let our toes come up. The opposite side. Ooh, ow. All right, twist it low, slap it low, slap that belly. And then we'll take it side to side. Bend those knees, nice wide stance. Get some juice in those shoulders. And now we're going to twist it open back. Let our hand slap our heart, the other arm float back. All right, and now we're going to take it forward. One arm forward, the other arm back. And then we're going to rotate all the way around. So one arm's forward, the other arm's back. Here, we'll start small. Now we'll go the other way. So one arm forward, the other arm back. Yes. Swing it. Swing it. Swing it. And then all the way up and around. One arm forward, one arm back. Up and around. Scrambled brains. Up and around. And let those arms go down, down, up, and around. All the way around. And now the other way. And the other way. And now we'll go both arms up and back. Open. Up, open. 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 And now we'll do the other way, both arms forward. we'll take those feet even wider, placing those hands on our thighs. We're going to bend one shoulder forward, the other back, turning our gaze up, and then swoop that head across center, lifting that opposite shoulder, turning our gaze up. Holding forward, twisting up, dropping the shoulders and head down now, twisting up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. Alright, coming back to center. Do some goddess stands. So heels in, toes out, arms up, cactus arms, palms open, fingers out, bending down, pelvis neutral, heart open, and then some lion's breath. So powerful exhale, pull your belly in, stick your tongue out, look up at your third eye. Breathe in the powerful goddess Kali. Kali Kali Ma. The goddess of time itself. The mother of all time. To which all time returns. Super friends, Galactivate! And then let's clasp those hands together and heel toe. Let's bring ourselves down. Want to do it? Okay. Heel toe those legs together. And now we're going to stand, arms out at our sides, pelvis tucked in a mountain. Lifting our heart, lifting our crown, breathing back through our nose to the back of our body. Tongue presses up to the roof of our mouth. Notice how you feel. Then we're going to play with our balance. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Focus on our intention. Let's lift our toes and spread them from the pinkies in, feet parallel. Nice solid foundation. And then let's bring our left hand to our hip and extend our right arm up. I'm going to do the same side as you. So now we're going to hinge at the waist and send that left leg back, extending that right arm long. Now we're going to come back up to center, bending that knee and extending it forward. Both arms up. Now we're going to bend that knee, reach that left hand back, grab that foot, keep that right arm up. Hinging at the waist, extending this back leg up, right arm up, Natarajasana. Coming on back up, arms up, bending that knee, stepping this foot forward, coming up into a high lunge. Left knee forward, deep bend. Hands come to our heart. Let's twist towards the side, that left side. Hook that right elbow to the outside of that thigh and press. So we push our heart open towards those hands. back to center. Let's place our hands down, step it back into a plank pose. Shift our weight forward, lower down, knees, chest, chin if you like, or chaturanga. Peeling our hearts up, cobra. Coming on the tops of those feet, our legs. Bring our gaze up. Deep breath in, shoulders roll back and down. Soften our backside. Deep belly breath. And exhale. Bring on down and curl the toes. Press into the ground. Push up to plank. Hips up to the sky. Downward dog. Feet step just a little closer. And walking our hands back towards our feet. Forward fold. Inhale, lift our heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse, swan dive, arms out and up. Palms together, lean back. And hands into our hearts. Filling up with the love of dog. Once again, feet are grounded. Feet are parallel. Lift our toes and spread them from pinkies in. Grabbing the earth with our toes. And let's bring our right hand to that right hip. Extending this left arm up. Nice stable foundation. We're going to start to hinge forward. Right leg goes back. Left arm reaches. Extending into that horizontal plane. Floating on up. Right leg comes forward, arms reach up. And then bending this back, this knee back. Grab that foot. Keep this left arm extended. Hinging at the waist. Rajasana. Releasing this leg forward again, extending it long, reach tall. Float this foot forward. Come up on those back tippy toes. Staggering our feet hip width apart so we have a nice wide base. Make sure that knee's over our ankles, not extending forward with that knee. Make sure you can see your big toe and second toe. High lunge. And then bringing those hands down to our heart, shifting our weight forward. Hook that elbow to the outside of that thigh and press into those hands, lifting our hearts, twisting our eyes. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back to center, placing those hands down, stepping it back once again into a plank pose. Lowering down. Chest, chin, or chaturanga, hearts up, cobra, or up dog. And lowering down, curl the toes, push back up into plank, and then down dog. Bending our knees as we inhale, look forward between our hands. Walk, hop, or float those feet up. Inhale, lift the heart. Fold. Reverse swan dive, arms out and up. Palms up. Lean back. And hands into our hearts. Mountain Anjali Mudra. Notice how you feel. Check in with your waters. Breathe in the cosmic serpent. As we take our feet wide, inhale, arms out and up. Grab this blue hue of the sky, and as we exhale, we'll squat on down, coming nice and low, and then bring ourselves down onto the ground. Om Namah Shivaya. Bending our knees, let's cross the right knee over the left. Squeeze those knees in. Make some circles with our ankles. One way and the other way. And then extending this right arm and shoulder out to the side. Let's drop our knees over to the left. Take a deep twist. Turning our gaze to the right. Coming on back to center. Let's stack that left knee over the right. Squeeze those knees in. Make some circles. Find the breath. And then let's extend those knees to the right as we extend our left arm and shoulder up and back to the left. And coming on back to center. Hugging those knees in. Scanning your body now. Use your third eye. If there's any other movements you need before we go into our final resting pose, please give that to yourself now. We're going to be making our way onto our back side, so any last movements? Ready, we'll come onto our back side, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Allow those arms and legs to fall open and out to the side. Take a deep breath in. Pull all that breath in and back and up to that third eye. And then exhale and let it all go and melt into the silence beyond the sounds. And we'll be back after our silence with a Galactivation meditation. As you rest, relax, and breathe, you're floating through space, made of pure source energy, divine essence of grace. Your body, oh so beautifully, aligns into this state as you rest with grace and ease and just galactivate. Let go of all identities, the past of who you've been. Allow this light's immensity to change you now within, transforming all the density, the carbon that you hold, and crystallizing your frequency, the light of love, youth, and gold. There's a beautiful golden ball of light hovering above your crown. In your sights. And as you open up to receive, this beautiful ball of light enters and starts flowing into your being, into your crown, and into your third eye, illuminating you like a sound, a sonic boom, supersonic, connecting you to higher mind. This wisdom, this intelligence, this mastery condenses all of its energy, and through your brain and down your brain stem, down your spine, this light starts flowing freely through your whole circuitry, deep inside. It's swimming through your nervous system, the centipede within, into your blood, your lymphatic system, the muscles, the bone, the blood, into your plasma, your very bone marrow. This light begins to shine, filling you up with miracles, illuminating us all from the inside. As miracle maker, melody maker, master of creation. This beautiful love links us all together here in the eternal dream time. It seals our aura, seals our energy, our body made of light. And now it holds you like a frequency, an atmosphere that shines bright. You begin to have a glow around your body. Others can feel your field. As you rest, you are one in samadhi, one with everything. All that is now reveals. You are made of the same quantum particles as the furthest recesses of space. You are made of the same creator thoughts, the infinite growth, the one that is the many. You are the ultimate paradox, the ultimate riddle, the ultimate gift of life. So now we've cleared our thoughts. We're fit as a fiddle. We manifest, femifest the divine inside. And this beautiful grace washes over us, to us and through us, illuminating our quantum core. And the beauty that's within us, ever blooming, ever present, the shining, flowering, fruiting, flowing forth. So as beautiful bloomed flowers on the tree of life, we come back into our bodies, back into our mind, deepening our breath as we wiggle our fingers and toes, stretching and yawning. We awaken and grow, and reaching our arms up by our ears, and bringing our knees into our chest, hugging them dear. And whenever we're ready, taking our time, ever so slowly rolling onto our side like a newborn fetus. And whenever you're ready, coming up to seated. And neck and spine in a straight line. Just sit in the silence and just notice the difference, the beginning, our intention. Sit in our Buddhahood, in our enlightenment. Om Namah Shivaya. Yoga. Gather our intention for today and the rest of our lives, planting the seeds right here as we bring these hands to the top of our mind. May we see and envision ourselves living as human divine, bringing our hands in front of our throat, our mouth. May the words that we say each and every day powerfully create in intentional ways. Bringing our hands in front of our heart, pressing those hands together as we bow our head. May this be the throne of our divine kingdom come, where love reigns supreme, and we live in yoga, Shiva Shakti, as divine enlightened beings. Divine in thee, divine in me, one great light of energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate! Yay! Christar Galactica, your fairy goddesses, Saint Joan Arcata, our little princess. Thank you for joining us today, in person and online. So wonderful to have you. Super friends of mine, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and on the YouTube replay. Galactivators, your fairy god family. We encourage you to visit us online and be in touch permanently. You can join our Super Friends email list. That's Galactivators, Galactivators, with a dot and a C-O-M. So you can get Galactivated yoga gear, like the leggings that I'm wearing here, and singing bowls, and all kinds of wonderful things. And we'll see you on our magical musical live stream in the future. Fairies willing.
Much love.